สวัสดีครับยินดีต้อนรับเข้าสู่ฮงไกซาเร็นนะครับกับพาร์ทที่2ของประตูเอ๋ยเสียงเคาะยังดังก้องอยู่ในฝันนะครับตามหาเกสรหญ้าฟรั่นและเข้าไปพบออรนิกส์นะครับเอ่อตอนนี้เรายังรับบทเป็นทริปปี้อยู่นะฮะแต่เราไม่เอาทริปปี้มาไว้ในปาร์ตี้นะครับ
It's a dead end ahead. Turn back, teacher.
What?
พูดมากนะ
Maggie? No,
ภาพดวงตา
an illusion. Wow, this room is huge.
โอ้มากัน3 คนเลย
Trinan, did you? Yeah, I saw it. Was that... What are you two whispering about? Trian can't even hear her own telecommunication.
เฮ้ย
Well, never mind. Trian suddenly feels like this place is good. Oh, there's a whiff of safari in this room. It's right over there.
เฮ้ยเทรนอน
Over here. Follow Trian. Trian, slow down.
รอหน่อยเทรียนเริ่มไม่รับรู้แล้ว ไปยังไง เดียว ไม่มาไกด์ให้กันหน่อยครับ
Even if separation is our fate, a futile death is not the
มีก็ภาพด
solution.
วงตาอีกแล้ว อะไรนะ
Right here. I summon the
กำลังเชิญท่านออรนิก
Ornix. Something's appeared. Wait.
อ่า ไม่อ่านนะครับ ขอข้ามนะครับ
Wait. This is a letter? Isn't that... Never mind that for now. Why is this letter
พี่แอนเขาคุย
here?
ถึงวันได้ยังไง
Could it be... Our loss? Is it possible that we were already noticed by Ornix and entered their trial? But why haven't they said a word? Ornix has the whims of a child. Perhaps they're toying with us on purpose. Come on, this isn't the right time to be playing games.
ไปข้างล่างครับผม พี่แอน
Separation and that reconciliation doesn't come easily for a mortal.
ทำไมอ่ะ
Trinan, look what I found! Is this the safari? Coming! But what? It was right in the stolen, huh? There's really nothing here. I swear! Trian is telling the truth. It was right there.
เทรียนเริ่มแบบ
why
ปั่น
aren't
ป่วน
you
นะ
saying
จิตใจ
anything? Trian can't seem to hear you at all. We were just lost in our thoughts. What you saw was likely, Yana's hair. We must have... Okay. Could
เริ่มอาการ
Ornix
หนัก
be
แล้ว
trying
เทรียน
to make us falter? But something feels off. Treeby, what do you mean? It might just be an illusion. Is Ornix really putting us through a trial?
ทดสอบอะไรอีก ได้พลังมาแล้วหรอ ไม่ใช่หรอ ต้องไปตรงนั้น
Still no luck finding any safari. I suppose we can do without it. Let's try to convince Ornix. At least they didn't toss us out. Whoa.
โอ้
Treeby, Trinan, look at this. So
มันถูกสลับไปสลับมาเหมือนแบบจิตใจ
It's really
Okay, why?
quiet in here. Do all Titans live in dark places like this? What's
นี่มัน
going
เกิดอะไร
on?
ขึ้น
Ornix disappeared.
ออรนิกหายไป
Are you saying
that the black-robed swordmaster is not just tied to the black tide.
This is the most plausible possibility. First, it has a vessel. Let's start with the first premise. Its peculiar ceremonial blade can interact with a core flame, as evidenced by the pull I felt when it stabbed into my chest. The second premise is even more explicit. When it was engaged in fierce battle with many of us and was heavily distracted, it remained
So it's plunder. But if your argument holds up, wouldn't he be headed to Akama soon? The vortex of Genesis...
Not necessarily. Let's call that person the Flame Reaver for now. The first target is me. The second target is Orynyx, but I suspect Akama won't be their first target. Kefali's core flame is guarded by the Council of Elders' arcane power.
What about Thanatos and Aquila? Their core flames are yet to be restored.
The whereabouts of Thanatos remain a mystery to all. As for... Can you fly?
No, I can't.
Can that Swordmaster fly?
Good point. But what if he does grow wings?
If they had wings, I wouldn't have made it out of the grove alive.
That's a relief. Anyway, since the Flame Reaver has 2 targets...
With the distances between Akama, the grove, and these potential...
นี่แหละไฟนอล
Orynyx!
Orynyx
Are you in here? No response at all. Did they foresee that we were coming and hide in the fog? Or...
เกิดอะไรขึ้น
Treeby, we should leave. This temple has other people in it.
มีใครอยู่
What? Huh.
เทรียนเห็นอะไร
Listen. Footsteps. Fast ones. 3 or 4 people coming this way. Come on. We need to hide. Whoever they are, we can't let them see us. Treeby, Trinan, come check this out.
ผ้าของ
What's this?
โจรล่าเปลวไฟเหรอ
Tran feels like it's so familiar.
Hmm. มาแล้ว เฮ้ย
Treeby,
เฮ้ย
see you tomorrow.
เฮ้ย เฮ้ยเทรนสละตัวเองเหรอ เฮ้ย
Where? Little Gray? Wait.
We only saw the 2 of you collapsed on the...
Danny and I looked around, but we couldn't find any traces of...
What about the black-robed swordmaster?
Blast it! Of course it's him. We were still too late. I fear something bad has happened to...
Then Lady Trian...
She doesn't have much divine power left. We can barely sense any...
That you're both safe is already a blessing. Everyone, we must take action now. We should split into 2 groups. One group will stay in the abyss, the other group will come with me to pursue the black-robed swordmaster and recover... I didn't get to tell you this before, but Anaxa and I already have our misgivings about the Black Tide. So we've made prepper. I'll tell you the details as we move. Opportunities are fleeting on the battlefield. We should hurry.
Lord Finan! Lady Trevi and Lady Trinan. I'm glad you're all right.
Did Aglaya's people get here?
Yes. Lady Aglaya already knows about the situation. Finan, I understand that Swordmaster is of great importance to you. But if you charge in without a plan, I fear...
I understand. Hatred is a hero's
ช็อก
deadliest
อยู่ครับ
poison. I have no
ตายปะเนี่ย
intention of fighting. I have indeed planned to return to the Holy City and discuss the strategy with Aglaya.
Trinan will stay in the abyss too. That way.
Thank you, everyone. Partner,
โอ้โห
we're back, Aglaya.
ขอ
You
อย่า
should
เป็น
have
ไร
come
เล
to me
ย
first, Finan.
Aggie, there's no need to scold Snowy.
I know. It's beyond my imagination that the only two titans humankind can still rely on fell in such quick succession. Finan, tell us your plan. Time is of the essence.
This being is not just hunting titans, but
Yes, just like the Flame Chase journey is doing. Professor Anak,
Regardless of whether you're right, this being is still far more aggressive.
but its madness is also an opportunity for us. If its goal is the core... Anaxa had already left the Holy City with Cersei's core flame while we were on our way to the...
Tell me, what makes you think this won't end with us losing...
Because this time, the power from beyond the sky is also at our side. She is the key. We need your other...
Ma'am, do you mean me?
I see. Finan, that battlefield you mentioned, is it Castrum
เมือง
Crimnos?
ประกันเฟรนด์
Yes. I'm sure everyone remembers the astonishing miracle our partner here performed with her companion. That will be the key to our victory. We will use Orynyx's power. Then, we'll seal the Flame Reaver.
Impressive. Orynyx has fallen, and Yanis's divine power already belongs to Okima. Once we take back the core flame, it's very clever, using the element of surprise instead of brutes. Can you do it, little one?
Yeah.
ไม่มีอะไรที่ทำไม่ได้
Such enthusiasm. By the way, the Council of Elders declared a state of emergency when Trebi went missing. Kynus and her following have heard tell of the incident at the Grove and are galvanizing...
What are they plotting?
That short-sighted politician likely believes the Chrysos heirs have outlived their usefulness and is... But that's a problem for another day. I've sent Castorus ahead to the Council Finan. It is my hope that we can come to an understanding on this. We must take down the flame.
Of course. You may count on me to lead the charge.
I apologize for tasking you to spearhead the plan once again, but Arkham, the situation brooks no
ไม่เป็นไร
delay,
ช่วยได้
and we have precious
ถ้าคุณ
little time to confer and discuss the plan with you.
ช่วย
That
ได้
being
อยู่แล้ว
said, we are grateful to you for your aid, and to the rest of you as well. May carefully sharpen our gaze and grant us victory over the enemy.
You mean Mighty? He's dealing with a... Don't worry. That man would never miss out on this fight.
โอเคมากวังบนนิรมิต
Farewell, my dear friend.
You and I, we are both the same.
If you're truly capable of leading our people beyond this blood-stained fate, then prove it to me once.
อืม
I knew you'd be here.
I heard you're about to set off on an expedition.
รู้ได้ไง
That's right. It's going to be a tough battle, and our destination...
Is that why you're here? To pray to the dead Nikado?
No, just the opposite. I'm here. You can entrust the front lines to us this time. You can't afford to lose your upcoming...
อย่างจิ้นเลย
Have you heard the story of Geocles the Mountain Breaker?
Sounds like you've spoken with
เล่านิทานอีกแล้ว
That's the name of the legendary...
Let's have a chat before we go our separate ways. Cartonus told me that back in ancient times, the mountain dwellers lived in seclusion, but Geocles was different. He resisted their traditional way of life, yearning for the world beyond the mountain.
He sounds a lot like you.
Yes, that is why he too faced the same dilemma as I do. One day, during one of Geocles' many ventures beyond, the Ladonians were at war with their arch-enemies, the Companions, and they used the mountain as a base to carry out guerrilla warfare operations. The Ladonians were planning to plant mines and explosives all over the mountain, and then lure their enemies within. With danger lurking with every step, the mountain dwellers' homes were no longer safe.
Let me guess. They refused change and chose to put up with the situation instead.
That's right. The mountain dwellers were fearful of even the smallest change to their lifestyle, let alone leaving their home. Despite the imminent war, the elders would rather negotiate for peace, but he didn't give up. If you were in his shoes...
Lead my people on a resistance, perhaps. I'm not sure. I can't think of a
solution that would make everyone happy, huh? That's how naive we are. He took the mountain dwellers' store of gemstones and traded them with the Ladonians for a massive amount of gunpowder. But he didn't do this to fight the compound. That great fire marks the beginning of mountain dweller history. Since then...
But leaving their homeland also brought many mountain dwellers misfortune.
They were hunted by Kremnellans or enslaved. Indeed, that is Geocles for you. The merits of his actions, or lack thereof. It's simply because he took action and enacted change with his own hands. He didn't try to make everyone understand him. He started a great fire and burned the shackles of tradition to ashes.
You've made up your mind, haven't you?
Louis?
I'll be leaving Akama soon to fight the great darkness of this world. So, listen well. If there comes a day when we meet again on the battlefield, remember to stab your sword into my back through my 10th thoracic vertebra.
You have my word.
You have my word. ไปแล้วนะ บอกจุดอ่อน เฮ้ย แสดงว่าไว้ใจกันมากเลยนะเนี่ย
Go now. The battlefield calls. Send that flame-thieving hyena to their death. But if you find yourselves with no other recourse, pray to that blade in the sky, and loudly call out the name of the new god.
นี่ฉันจะเป็นเทพองค์ใหม่
That's the sound of an all-out war. Not the kind of ruckus, Professor, and let's hurry. The battlefield is just ahead.
โอเคครับ ก็เดี๋ยวจบกันแค่ประมาณนี้ก่อนแล้วกัน เดี๋ยวมาต่อกันในอีกพาร์ทหนึ่งในคลิปหน้านะครับสำหรับคลิปนี้ก็ประมาณนี้ขอบคุณที่เข้ามารับชมรับฟังนะครับ ไว้เจอกันคลิปหน้าครับสำหรับคลิปนี้สวัสดีครับ